Alright guys, the Waterways are back here today, and we're in the Great Smoky Mountain National Park in what they are called the Elkmont area of the National Park, and we are on what they call Jake's Creek Trail. And guys, we've showed you a lot of things here in Elkmont, Daisy Town and such, and also the Wonderland Hotel area where it used to be standing, the grounds for that. We're up here on the trail today, and one of our first stops here on it is where the water tanks was, or still are, for this area. So we're going to take you up here to show you these water tanks that used to go along with this little community up here in Elkmont. When you come up Jake's Creek, you'll come up at the road. You can tell is kind of left, somewhat pavement, somewhat gravel, not much of it left, but you walk up it, you can't drive it. What do you say, 3/4 of a mile, half mile?
It's 8/10 of a mile, exactly.
Okay, 8/10 of a mile. To your left, you'll see this old gate, and the old fence line and everything. You go up in behind that, up this walk trail, and you will go up to the water tank. So guys, we're gonna go up that way right now. So come along with us. Alright guys, when you come up the little trail I showed you for the water tanks here in Elkmont, off of Jake's Creek Trail by that gate, a little ways up off of the main walk road down there, up this little road, there is an old home place here on the right side, about halfway up. So we'll kind of let you know that you're not going to wind up going the wrong way. So guys, we're going to head on to the water tank. As you can tell, this used to be a pretty open area at one point in time, but it is kind of growed up now. There's just not a lot of big trees and such in it. But we are coming to the water tank. Or water tanks, maybe. Oh well. Yeah, there's tanks up here. For sure. Alright guys, we made it up here to the water tank in Elkmont. This is where the water that they got for Daisy Town was from, to supply all of Daisy Town. Oh, all of Elkmont actually. The old tank is here. There's a new tank. I'm not real sure if this new one was water or what exactly this other one was, but it's a lot newer tank. This old one was wood, guys, and you can see they had to have these big steel strap things that wrapped around it to hold the wood together, and they had it sealed and everything to keep it from being able to be busted. Everything you can actually see inside of this one, it's rotted out, which is pretty cool. Not a great big water tank, but pretty neat though, as you can tell. But we'll walk around it and look at it and look at the rest of everything here. Like I said, you can tell the steel strap rings around it that were used to hold it together and such. You can see it out back and everything. You valve down there on the ground for how, I guess, to turn the water on and off to come out of the tank to run into the lines to run out into all of Elkmont and Daisy Town. Guys, it's kind of wild to me, those steel straps that's around that. I've never seen that before, and you can tell that where they used to be, where they was pulled into the wood siding, and not there now. So it's pretty wild. So we'll come back out on the other side and show you. Watch out for these things on the ground. I'm assuming they was something to do with the water. I don't know exactly. I mean, I'm sure there was for sure for water, but I don't know if that was maybe underground wells that put the water for the tank.
It would be really easy to kill an ankle.
Yeah, just watch out for these green pipes sticking up. There's also a white one up here between the two tanks, so watch out for it. You can see the old ladder that goes up. I wouldn't recommend climbing that. I don't know how stable it is. We won't be finding that out. The old pump house and such that had the stuff in it to...
Wait, here's the kicker. You know how, like, in modern times, our water system is treated with chlorine?
Yes.
They apparently were treating theirs with Clorox, because there are Clorox bottles everywhere up here.
Yeah, apparently there is, guys. But that's the old well house for it. And then you got this other tank. I don't know if this was maybe a tank that they used later on for water after maybe this old wood tank finally fell apart. I'm not sure.
But now there's been used since like 92.
Pretty neat though to find just up here in the woods and things. And you can tell the old tank, the way it looked and everything, and then the pump house, and then the newer tank. Yeah, I'm assuming definitely that was the newer tank. Yeah, guys, we won't even be climbing up on the newer tank because its ladder is not real stable either. I just shook it. Was going to try to, but...
The ladder on my childhood bunk beds was more structurally sound in that sense.
Yeah, I mean, if you're feeling safe, then, you know, go ahead and do it. But I'm not willing to do that because there's nobody knows that we're up in here and such, and I can't get help because we have no cell service up here. So guys, I just wanted to share you that the tanks, the water tanks that held the water and things back in the days for all of Elkmont up until 92. I'm assuming this one was probably 60s and 70s. The water system has been out of service for like 30 plus years for this area because there is nothing here no more. I mean, you know, the homes and things that used to be in here that are gone now. You know, it's kind of wild to me. You got all these creeks and stuff here that are coming out of the mountain. I don't understand why. I mean, they may have diverted some of it for this, but I don't understand why that they didn't get their full water source from out of that, because it would have been abundant. Because there's always water up here. We've always come up into Elkmont and there's always water rolling out of the creeks. Alright guys, that is going to conclude the water tanks in the Elkmont area of the Great Smoky Mountain National Park. For the whole Elkmont area where they got their water from. So guys, if you like this vlog, give it a thumbs up. Also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so far. Ring your notification bells. Keep your notifications rolling for when videos do come live. And guys, if you're new here, we do upload Tuesdays and Thursdays. 8 a.m. they go live. 2 videos a week. So guys, I keep saying we'll keep shooting. Y'all keep watching them. And this is the Wonder Weasel signing off from Elkmont, Smoky Mountain National Park water tanks.